Jimmy, Patriots 18.5-point favorites on the road to Miami. What the hell are we doing with this game?
Listen, the Patriots are going to win.
No
They're
doubt.
going to blow them out.
Yes. Define blowout, though. How many points? 19 or more?
I don't think the Antonio Brown thing's a factor yet. You know,
Agreed.
people are looking at that as that may tear the Patriots apart. That's not going to happen this week. The Dolphins are tanking. It's a weird thing. I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to lay the points, but you got to be crazy to do that. I mean, if you bet this game, you have to take the Dolphins, but I won't bet
How do you say that? So you're crazy.
Because here's
then, is
why.
what you're
Just
saying.
on principle, you got to take 18.5 points. Just on betting
Absolutely.
principle.
So why are you taking the Patriots?
Because they're the Patriots. I bet the Patriots every week, so that's just...
Fair enough, fair enough.
It
It would have served you well last week. They killed the Steelers.
Right.
I am going to take the Dolphins if and only if this line gets up to 20 points. Patriots, I think, will be different than the Ravens last week. A little ground and pound. Maybe a little Sony Michel bounce back from last week. I love the under in this game. This total's 48.5. But if you make me pick a side, Jimmy, I'm taking the Dolphins.
The one thing is Bill Belichick never lets up. He doesn't pull
Not even
Tom
former
Brady.
assistant Brian Flores?
Right. They don't pull Tom Brady in the fourth quarter of games. They don't stop throwing the ball. So if you are going to cover an 18.5-point spread in the NFL, the Patriots are the team that will do it.
Jimmy likes the Patriots. I'm going to roll with the Dolphins and the under. Jimmy, what are you doing with this NFC Championship game rematch in LA between the Rams and the Saints? Rams a 2.5-point favorite.
And this is one where I'm going total. I like the over. I think it's 52.5.
52.5, that's
yeah,
right.
I'm going to go with the over here. I think it's a hard game to pick a winner. I'm going to
Agreed.
root for the Rams because of the whiny Saints fans who won't stop
You weren't
complaining.
into the lawsuits after the NFC Championship
Ridiculous.
game
I'm
loss?
rooting for the Rams just based on the fact that there are lawsuits. But from a betting standpoint, I'm going over 52.5. I don't think either of these offenses can be stopped. I think they're going up and down the field. This will be a scoring fest in LA.
You tell me if you agree or disagree with what I'm about to say, because I don't have a strong feel on the game line. I could see Rams winning close, Saints winning
Right.
close, Saints winning by 10, Rams winning by 10. Any of these outcomes, and that leads me to taking the points with the Saints. I will stay safe. I will say I disagree with you on the total. Jimmy likes the over, I like the under, and I'll take the 2.5 with New Orleans. Sunday Night Football in Atlanta. Falcons couldn't have looked worse in week number 1.
Right.
Perhaps that, Jimmy, is why they are 2-point home dogs against Carson Wentz and the Eagles.
I'm going with the Falcons here just because, listen, week 2 is a very, very hard week.
Can we get a little dirty bird
No,
action
we
here?
can't
No
do that.
dirty bird?
No.
Okay.
But week 2 is very hard in the NFL to bet because everyone goes off of week 1.
Overreactions.
Overreaction all over the place, and there's probably not a team in the NFL that overreact to more than the Falcons, who, like you said, just looked awful against the Vikings.
Destroyed.
Nothing worked for them. Coming home now, you don't want to get into that 0-2 hole. The Eagles, like I said, you don't want to overreact to week 1, but when you have to struggle that much against the
They were
Redskins.
down 17-0.
Their defense is just not great, the Eagles.
Agreed.
It's just not a great defense. I think the Falcons get on track here, and you're getting points at home. I'll be off them if they lose this one, but I'm going Atlanta in this one.
You wouldn't do the dirty bird, so I'll do a little dirty bird
do it,
action here
yes.
for the Atlanta Falcons. You gave a lot of great reasons why, so I'll just add this. Malik Jackson out for the Eagles. Don't love that pass rush. Eagles last year shredded by number 1 receivers. Huge game for Julio Jones. You and I are in lockstep. Dirty bird.
No.
Falcons cover Sunday night
No
against
dirty
the Eagles.
bird.
Oh, yeah, we're dirty birding it. Jimmy, you ever have mononucleosis?
I have not, fortunately.
Fortunately for me, I haven't either. Unfortunately for the Jets, Sam Darnold does, and he's going to miss Monday night's game against the Cleveland Browns. They were a 2.5-point dog. Line is reopened. Browns now -6 or 6.5 Monday night at Gangrene.
I was looking forward to betting the Jets in this one,
Same.
but you have to be deranged to put any money on Trevor Siemian, who will quarterback this game in place of Sam Darnold. So, listen, I don't love this game. I would not touch this game at all. I mean, for the Browns to come out and lay the egg they laid last week, you have to be concerned. And the Titans are not a great team by any stretch of the imagination. So that was a very concerning loss by the Browns. Again, you don't want to overreact to 1 week. I would have liked the Jets as a bounce back this week because I think they would have scored some points with Darnold after their offense went conservative last week. But there's no way I would ever put a penny on Trevor Siemian as a quarterback. So I would go with the Browns.
What was the word choice you went with if you were going to touch this game? Deranged?
Yes.
Color me deranged, because I can't wait to take the New York Jets in this spot. The Jets could start Ken O'Brien at quarterback, could start Ray Lucas at quarterback, get Vinny Testaverde off the scrap heap, and I'm still going to take the points with the Jets. And if Le'Veon Bell misses the game, C.J. Mosley misses the game, Quinnen Williams misses the game, this is going to close at 7 or 7.5, and primetime home underdogs, Jimmy. I am deranged. I will take that touchdown.
Yes, because they're going to score no points. So, yes, you are deranged since
I
they'll
will
have
deranged.
0.
But you know what else I'll be? A winner on Monday night. Jimmy, 0-1 with NFL best bets. Jets lost last week. I will not rub it in because that's not the type of guy I am, but I had the Colts last week, and I am 1-0. Bounce back spot coming for you. Your best bet for week number 2
Well,
is?
I can tell you this. I'll never best bet the Jets the rest of the season, so that's a guarantee.
Okay, write that down, guys.
The best bet for me this week are the Baltimore Ravens minus 13 against the Arizona Cardinals. This is not a pick based on the fact that the Ravens basically assaulted the Dolphins last week and won 5,000-3 or whatever it was. This is about really the Cardinals rookie quarterback going into Baltimore against that defense. That's going to be a long.
No love for Kyler and Cliff in this game?
No, I think they're in for, Cliff Kingsbury with his, fake college offense. That's not going to work in Baltimore. That's going to be an ugly game that should be over at halftime in Baltimore.
I think that the Vikings-Packers game is going to be ugly. I don't think there are going to be a lot of points scored, and I think the Vikings are going to go into Green Bay and win the game outright. Minnesota's better. The Packers averaged 3.7 yards per play in the Thursday night opener against the Bears. Vikings offense better than Chicago. Jimmy, will you do a skull with me for the Vikings?
I do like the Vikings pick there. I think they win the game outright.
Vikings win the game outright. Be safe, take the points, and give a little money line sprinkle for skulls, the Minnesota Vikings.